Warframe, The Railjack Journey by Shenpai.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I got
spooky.
you guys. I scared you. Ah, I got you. Yeah, it's wow. DE just did a 50-minute dev short and mentioned there's gonna be a hair update. I think they're Chat's request. I don't think so. By chance, add like a hairstyle like this one. Add in the small sliver of hope of adding boxer hair. Then I will be silently putting up a thumbs up towards Rebecca.
Houston, at some point, do you think you'll make your own clan? Then you can make a dojo for everyone to hang out in.
I still don't know how that works. All right. Dude, in the past few days while I was streaming Fall,
I love Bubonico. Bubonico has been an absolute trip to use. It might take up a third of my screen, but it's so fun.
Fantasy 14, there were so many people who came in and were like, oh my god, hi, I'm from the Warframe video. And I'm like, sorry, that was a visceral reaction. Hey, let's not talk about how many unread messages I have. Oh,
So many.
Oh my god. I heard you like, oh Jesus.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, we can make this funnier. Hold on. I forgot how
Oh,
this
no.
works. There we go.
To be fair, I still get lost in the systems. I have decorated jack all. There's a lot of systems. It doesn't feel like overtuned like Monster Hunter. Like what's the new one? Worlds? No, Wilds. Doesn't feel like as menu deep as something like Monster Hunter Wilds. But there's a lot of menus, and it takes a little bit of time to get used to them. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
How many of the Ember posters do you have now, Shin?
Good question. Let's check, shall we? No. Empty glitch. No. No.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, so I definitely didn't react to this out of sequence. I definitely didn't go, play like 120 hours of Warframe to get through to post New War. Definitely didn't do Shenpai's other two videos before this one. No, sir, that'd be strange. That'd be a dingus move. That's a glyph. That's a thing.
No. God damn it! 20 of them have an alien egg. Funny lady.
Funny lady.
You know what?
Oh my god.
I need some niceness in this
Nice.
area. Here, operator. You can have a little tree. That's just floating there, I guess. All right, let's go. They are my children. You have no idea. I'm so proud of them. They just like
The Roombas give me great joy, both in video and the Roombas that my own chat has kindly gifted me. There were a lot more tanks than Roombas, but the tanks are great. I assure you, the Bane Blades are fun. I love my light scout vehicles.
being around. The grind go.
Yep.
And more.
It's Kylo Ren. No.
Okay. How do I make a clan? Part of Jesus Christ, look at my children!
So many.
Let's go! Expel from clan! Did you guys see the f***ing Chinese equivalent of TikTok? And like, all
Redbook
the
or whatever?
Chinese people on there are so f***ing funny. Like, they're so hilarious. They're like, hello, I am your Chinese spy.
Yeah. Oh my god. They understood that. Oh, that's beautiful. They understood the assignment.
Give me your cat pictures. Hold on, I'm going to do
Yeah?
a stupid thing that people will probably not like. Please wait. I've been waiting, dude. I've been waiting.
Huh.
Great.
What quest are you currently
Oh. Ooh, yeah. When Warframe decides to DC, it decides to DC hard.
doing out of curiosity, Shen?
I would tell you if Jesus Christ. Ooh.
You are not allowed to claim more, haha.
Whoa.
Shen, you got me back into Warframe after you got me into
Yo,
League
is that
lore.
the
Get your gay
transframe?
little fingers out of my gay little brain.
I'm coming in. Isn't it funny how the trans flag has like the prettiest color?
Saying from experience.
This frame looks so good. I love the
I love that the hotfix to playing please stay in your mission is that wow. I was actually curious how they did updates. I wasn't sure because I'm used to Final Fantasy 14 where it's like, oh, it's update day. Okay, yeah, I'm not going in. Or like Destiny, where Destiny has kicked me out of activities, just straight up just like, hey, banned back to menu. So I actually haven't seen Warframe have to go through maintenance yet, which is something I'm looking forward to.
I love how modern they implement or how interesting they implement modern stuff. Like you can see that those are cat ears, but they're not really. It's very, very cool. I like that a lot. I also like that they give the Warframes tits. They don't need them, but they have them, and I.
That's technically next video because redacted.
Appreciate that. So this has to be built now? Like you have to put in well, I guess someone did it for me.
Flawless.
Oh, and you can just, okay, I'll fucking restart. Fine, Jesus Christ. Hello! Whoa! Whoa, where did you go?
I've noticed that as well. When you go to hubs, like when, especially when like Barrow comes, right? Off Brenzer, as I've heard him called. When Barrow comes in, especially, or even just in Hub and Center, like I've gone to Deimos, right? It's not that they're rubber banding, it's that like they'll be in position, they'll turn, and then they'll like teleport like 10 feet forward. You can tell that they're walking. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's just server latency. I'm assuming it's something along those lines. It's really funny, and it's been really odd to try to follow certain people.
Oh!
Hello.
What? Where am I going? I'm disappearing!
Amazing.
Oh. What? What do you mean? This is sick as hell! This is so pretty! Chat, this is gorgeous!
Gorgeous?
Oh! Oh, that's a cool visual, that this is how it gets destroyed and deconstructed. Oh.
Huh.
Whoa!
Oh, yep,
whoa!
like-
Guys!
Yep, like that. Yep, that is the experience I've had in social hubs.
Guys, come back! Guys! No!
But Banui,
What the
flawless.
Jesus. Jesus. What the hell is happening? Hello, friends. I'm not sure how I feel about the big buff bunny. It's very funny though.
Peak.
Yes, I can imagine. It seems like it's Final Yo, the moonwalk! Yo! Oh shit!
Dude means business.
How the f are they doing that? Yo! Okay. Yo! Sorry. So we can put that right here. And now we gotta construct it, yes? But how? How do we terminal near the door?
She's honestly done more of the construction build stuff. I mean, I blitzed way too hard. Like, I still have stuff that I haven't touched. Unironically, this morning, we're talking like 2 a.m. to like, what time is it now? 8:30 a.m. I'm just grinding nodes. Had to make sure that I still don't have stuff that's done, bro. I actually posted a picture. So in the Discord server in Warframe chat, actually, this is days of progress. Phobos got done this morning. Sedna got done this morning. Ceres got done this morning. Jupiter got done this morning. I think the Europa got done last night. Europa and the Void got done last night. Redacted got done last night. Saturn got done this morning. Saturn got done this morning. Mercury got done this morning. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, they all got done this morning. I am locked out of Redacted on Deimos. There is one final. I think it's Lockdown Protocol, I think. I can't remember the name of the quest offhand, but I'm definitely missing one. Let's just say there's been a grind.
Trading is not allowed on accounts without two-factor.
2FA.
Also,
It does make sense when you look at it, because so you can trade some pretty powerful stuff to someone who is just starting with trading, right? If you have the requisite plat, or even if you don't have the requisite plat, right? Someone can just hand you like a prime mod. Someone can just hand you some like galvanized mods, right? That drop from arbitration, which, because my star chart isn't filled out, which I'm still working on, I have not gotten to yet. But I know they drop from it. Like, you can draw Archon mods as well. I'm pretty sure you can trade those. I don't think you can't slot in Arcanes, because you have to story progression, unlock those. But, like, you can get some stuff really early. And it's also to prevent, like, it's just to prevent negative effects. This is one of those games where I actually love that it encourages the 2FA. I think it actually rewards you with something. I think it rewards with a Sendana, I think, for 2FA. And I'm honestly okay with it requiring 2FA, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I was a huge fan of it, and then hearing the reasoning on why it's implemented in the community is just like, yeah, no, this is to prevent, like, just jank when trading, bot accounts, etc. I could get behind it very easily.
I'm gonna kill you! Okay, hold on. I'm gaming.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Ah, you did it for me! I'm going to eat sand! Donate, Decker.
Oh, no.
Members can make dojo contributions from the clan vault and can edit the clan trade. Okay, hold on. I want you guys to have some fun. I'm just gonna add everything. I'm not gonna add it to my ship. Here, you can even deploy the Roombas if you would like. I think my ship is perfect as it is with all its little children.
So many.
All right, hold on. There you go.
I know that there's a cap. On certain ones. I think each room has a certain cap of how many items it can have in it. So there is a hypothetical Roomba cap, from what I understand.
How do I rename? Oh!
Oh!
There we go. What does this mean?
submitted,
Hello,
and if so
Shenpai
proves
Squad.
It will be
I'm
added
calling
in the next patch.
you
You'll need to
directly
visit your account on
from the
Warframe's
void.
website by
Help,
128
help,
pixels.
help,
PNG,
help,
and not
help,
too bright so
help.
that when you wear the
It's cloud. It's fine. It's good. It's endearing. Totally
Perfect.
not.
Oh my god, yes. The Forma bundle. Yep.
Norway. Okay, hold on. You guys are buying yourself into the clan.
Actual. Oh no. It's Epic Sounds Gremlins. We're so deep in the 14 memes. I love this.
The clan of Fusion Dance has invited Birdhaven to join the alliance. Emmett Selk's Gremlins.
It
All
would
right,
be
let's
Emmett
do it.
Selk.
I don't know what that
It would
does,
be.
but now we're allied. Okay.
But can Shenpai do the snap? If you haven't played 14, don't worry about it. All I'm gonna say, see the sacrifice. I feel like Shenpai could do the snap.
Protea, a frame designed to play with balls at least as much as a bond. Smile because why not?
Balls!
Oh my god.
Oh, I do no damage. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god, look at how pathetic my damage is.
Probably unmodified, right? I mean, honestly, mods are how this game worked. It's been where my TISM has been super just flourishing right now. The mod system is fantastic. I've kind of treated it like trading card games a little bit, right? Like your deck cores and stuff. Like, oh, like you really want your. This is like old school Yu-Gi-Oh. Don't get me wrong, right? Like we're like your heavy storms, your Raigekis, etc. Or I guess more in more modern Yu-Gi-Oh terms, something like Pot of Duality, Pot of Prosperity, right? Pot of Extravagance, etc. Like your staple cards in a format, Magic the Gathering, your Lightning Bolts, your Dual Shock lands, right? Those kind of things, right? So I've been kind of treating like some of the Prime mods as like Prime Fever Strike is just kind of like this will go on pretty much any sword. You have like Atomic Fallout for shotties, which whether I'm using running Babonico or whether I'm running something like Seed of Prime, like it's gonna go on it anyways. So I've been kind of investing into like key pieces and trying to build out from there, which obviously that takes a lot of time and way too much platinum. I want to talk about how much I dropped on this game already. I've given DE a little bit of money.
All right, you know what? We're going to a lower level. Yo! Hold on! Set up!
Banui. That is thick. Wow! The sensor! Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dummy.
I'm sorry. I'm normal. I promise I'm normal.
I want to point out that DE did in fact sponsor Shenpai to do one of her following videos. I think it was the newer one specifically. Yeah, it was the newer one. I want to point out that someone at DE had to watch this. It was like, yes, you.
I still don't chat. I don't do damage. This is so sad. Hit them harder should fix that. You're right. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a fool. Yeah, like, look. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. I do no damage. This is so fucking pathetic. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I do no damage, but I'm still gonna play like I do.
That's the mindset.
By 1,000 paper cuts.
Reinforcements.
Okay, that's enough for me. Holy. All right, watch this chat. Look at how.
So obligatory Shenpai Prodman run when? What is it? Prodman is what is it? It's index, and you have to last in there like an hour to fight the quote unquote employee of the month. I've had several people in the Discord server just like, so Kip, when are we bringing on this Prodman run? I'm like, mate, I'm still trying to make sure I live against Steel Path enemies.
little I've contributed. Let's go!
Flawless.
Nothing! But I'm second on DPS. That's true.
it do be.
I mean,
yeah, she do
I
be.
can't really expect, dude. There's my mode of like being like, no, please don't hit me. Oh, I'm so, please don't hit me. I'm little cat, please. Oh no, please, don't even mess the little guy, please. And then there's me and Varuna, which is like, rush. This lady is crazy. Really, welcome.
See, here's the I guess fortunate or rather unfortunate, depending on your point of view. Shenpai is far more normal than most people I meet. Like most, I'm like, yes, Shenpai. Shenpai makes sense. There's a commentary here somewhere.
That's unfortunately not a new thing. Guess what? I'm ready to bite. Meow. I missed. That's awkward. Whoa, they disappeared right in front of me while I was biting them! So look at me, I read your bio, I don't know who Boxer is. Me with a cup of coffee in my hand, like vibrating very rapidly. Would you like to? Oh my god, what? No! Something's wrong with my dog.
Don't worry about it. It's just dog things. Does Shenpai have gas on that? Yeah, she has gas on that. Okay. Was not expecting that. I mean, honestly, well, it's not that hard. It has intrinsic toxic, doesn't it? So you're adding what? Oh my god, I have to mix elements again. Yeah, so there's an element system if you've never played Warframe. There's basic elements, which are your toxic, so, poison, frost, heat, and electricity. And then you can mix them to make different things. So there's 4 advanced elements where you have viral, which is toxic and cold. You have hot. You have heat and cold. So heat and frost. That makes blast, which is really fun. You have electricity and cold, which make magnetic. And then you have electric and heat, which make radiation. And there's a couple in there. I'm trying to remember. Corrosive is. Oh, I don't remember. I'm still trying to get used to the type chart. Warframe damage types. I'm literally having to look this up on the wiki. Prepare to be flashbanged by light mode. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even know there was a damage 2.0. Where I guess we're in damage 3.0 now. Okay. Wow, I'd be very curious to hear about the older damage types. Okay, so the damage types are going to be. Go to the damage tables here first, because this is actually really cool. You have impact, puncture, slash. I think slash is true damage. Different hits, right? Cold, electricity, heat, toxin, like I was saying. Blast is heat plus cold, corrosive, electricity plus toxin. Armor reduction. Gas I think goes through armor, if I remember correctly, and that's heat plus toxin, right? All of these make sense, right? Like you're charging a toxic substance, so now it's going to be corrosive. You are heating up a toxic substance, and now it's going to evaporate and be a gas. Magnetic is cold plus electricity. You're charging a rock effectively. Radiation, heat and electricity, a lot of energy, right? A lot of electrons bouncing around, that kind of thing. Void Tau True. Well, there's a true damage. I'll have to look into these three. I don't know enough about these three specifically. I think that's operator specifically. The void, I think, is operator. And viral is cold and toxin. Culture bacteria, I guess. Like all of these are actually super intuitive, and I kind of love them. From what I understand as well, there's a certain enemy type which is redacted because I don't know where they are in reference to this story. No, wait a minute. Yeah, at this point, Second Dream has been. Shenpai already did Second Dream. So the mimic enemies, the ones that adapt to your enemy damage type. I hear they used to be like 90% resistant. They're only like 50 now. It's like a 50% resistance. You can still slam away. But I heard that those resists used to be wild.
I'm very normal.
She's very normal.
That was rough.
Extraction is ready.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. We did it. Me and my buff bunny friend. I love Wolf Mommy.
Railjack nacelle nearby. Locate and assess.
Whoa! Everybody's going to shit!
Side nacelle. Seen better days. Scanning. Eliminate interference. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Perimeter breached. Clear them out.
Jesus Christ, this mission is actually annoying.
Scan interrupted. Hold
Oh my god, stop!
Trying to remember what I used for this. Oh no, the curse of I run into every single one of these pop-ups. Every single one of these. I'm trying to remember. I think I was able to blitz most of it, but I was also like cracked on some actual endgame mods with I think my Ceta Prime. I've been camping dual Toxicist, but I need to get that Incarnon upgrade for them. I hear that goes hard. Yep, every time I bump into. Yep.
Oh my god! God, Jesus.
Mission complete.
Anyways. Sorry. Burb up.
Bird up.
Oh god, there's another bird. 1K viewers where all the comments at. Don't worry, I bought my views. There aren't actual real people here. We all know this. Right? Aren't you guys so glad you're bot viewers? Isn't it cool? I'm a pain.
It's like how I don't believe there's people who actually drive around. You know, there's like cars that move around and stuff. And you're like, oh yeah, I guess there's a lot of people that go to work, a lot of people moving in the area. No, I'm convinced that cars just drive around. I'm convinced that they don't actually have people in them. I'm very much convinced that that cars just drive themselves. There is nobody in them. They're just there. Like you could look inside and it's just gonna be super hollow. It sounds like some kind of weird like backrooms thing. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like some weird effed up backrooms level.
For a viewer, what am I paying you for? Unplug me. That's a wild one.
That's
Still
a
waiting
mood.
for that paycheck. Wild to say for a first time chatter.
With a pull of the trigger, we will end this.
All right, contribute all.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I did some grinding off stream, hardcore. I was grinding a bunch of defense missions and stuff with the community before I even went into Second Dream. So I want all of you veteran Railjack players out there, all you veterans who've been around since year 1, year 2, etc. Go remember old Railjack? We are spoiled with this. I heard the grind for Railjack was insane. Multiple days of crafting, tens of thousands of mats. I feel like this is something you tag an old Warframe player and you show them this image for Railjack. Like, oh yeah, this is the Railjack research. And I feel like they're the meme of the dude clutching his chest falling down the stairs.
No, I need. Could we Europa, Neptune, and the.
Continue to rebuild them.
That's mobile defense. I'll have to do either of these.
Literally didn't even get to the void till after New War. There's a couple locations like Phobos. Didn't even get to it until after New War because there's nothing that actually railroads you into it. You kind of just go through and explore. You can get through the entirety of New War without ever unlocking a node in the void, as well as Phobos, as well as what's that planet? I literally just saw it. As well as Eris, actually. There's nothing that brings you there. Pluto, I think, to Eris, I think, is Patient Zero. But that's side quest later that I actually still have yet to do in post New War. Yeah, there's things. I spent maybe going to a reaction after playing, I don't know, 8 hours of Warframe probably wasn't the best idea.
So capture is better? Or, yeah, capture is better?
Amazing. Rip.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
Let's go! We did it! Let's go! Wow, we did it! I can't claim this. I have to pay for this, right?
Oh,
it's
that's
all
Stalker
free.
Emblem.
It's already claimed. Oh, it just says that. Yet another.
That actually took me a while to get used to, especially when you get things in your inbox. You don't have to manually claim things from your inbox like other games. You just actually have it. It just notifies you that there is a new thing.
Another person confused by free battle pass. I mean, man, in today's climate, are you really surprised?
Relatable.
I can't believe how attached I've gotten to Nidus, my little bubonic boy. He can do no harm.
Starboard nacelle. Best in class. Scanning. Sights up. Safety's off. Drones down. Back to it.
Yeah, I don't know if I like these missions. I think the defense.
A couple of them were pretty rough. There was a couple where you had to defend, and they kept hopping on the point, and then you had to clear the point. But by the time you cleared them, some more came up. I was also doing it solo, and I was also running suboptimal. I was running galvanized acceleration on Ceta Prime, which apparently really hurts its damage output. Especially the build that I'm currently using because you're priming them with the glaive shot and then you're finishing them off with the multi shot. The acceleration actually messes with those calculations in enough of ways that it actually nerfs the output. Which is fascinating. I love that there's build crafters who can go through this. Like I love that part of the community. Like there's so much, like someone who's a fan of card game rulings, it's amazing. But a couple of these Railjack missions, they felt like they kind of slogged on. However, for later redacted things, Railjack was absolutely necessary, and they really toned down the grind from what I understand. So I think they made it, as long as you're playing the game, I think they did make it really approachable to most people.
Itself is fine, but these f***ing drones, man.
Yeah, the drones were an interesting addition.
Oh, please.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I actually think that, I actually liked their introduction because clearly this isn't base content, right? This is clearly post Second Dream, And we noticed that they changed a couple things. So going into Second Dream, we had the enemies that were able to match damage, like mitigate damage types, right? Like we were talking about earlier. So you take those enemies, and it's clearly like, okay, well, if you're just going to use it, I don't know. I'm assuming we had just basic elements. I don't know if we had mixed elements back in 1.0. You know, you're trying to make sure you're varying your playstyle enough, because 90% damage mitigation is nothing to scoff at, right? Especially with power creep now, especially with reduced mitigations now. Now it's not really an issue, but it's really interesting to see when this expansion launched and if it's been changed since, because we have things like Derelict, which are no longer in the game, which technically, yes, is removed content, but it's like, it's now Deimos? Yeah, I'm still confused by Deimos. There's a lot of things that definitely confuse me about Deimos, let's put it that way. It's so fascinating to look at the history of things, especially like not just a game like Warframe, but like history of things in general, but like applying it to a thing like Warframe, how the drones are going to interrupt those neural pathways on how to run certain maps, how to control certain things. It was designed as, for all intents and purposes, an interrupt. And I think it was interesting. They didn't really come back after this, I don't think. I think they tried it out, or at least I haven't seen them come back. There's a couple mechanics that haven't come back in a hot minute, at least. I actually saw one today that I went to, I think it was Ceres, and there was a loading, the ship loading screen, it popped up with like on the top left of my screen, it was like a black bar. It was like a black box that had some red script in it. And I guess that's been in the game since for a hot minute, and no one really knows what that is. Someone probably knows what it is, but I literally just saw that, in the past 6 hours, and I'm just like, I have no idea what this is.
Thank you.
Part of the game somehow.
Precepts. Complete the mission. Personal lights flash on as the first missiles hit.
I love his PTSD trip.
I watch as Sukin, along with his gunnery chair, is sucked into the infinite. Zada calls for assistance. I am silent. Proteus' attempts to save our engines proves fatal. I watch as he is engulfed in flame. The viewplate blossoms. She ceases to exist.
Hey, Sai, are you like okay, man?
No. He's just going through his Vietnam flashback. Dude is that's like every time you build something, he actually just like dumps an entire just like traumatic recollection. I love that entire sequence.
We must have that Railjack.
God, seems like a lot of people here have trauma. He really wants to jack that rail off, man. I'm really going through hell for you right now, man.
You know what? Still better than the Ortis Argon joke. I would say that was still better than that. Like, I'll have to give Shenpai the benefit of the doubt on that one.
You know that. This is like my worst nightmare. I'm doing it for you because I care about you. I've only known you for like 5 seconds. Okay, man, we can work through this trauma together.
The interrupt,
I'm going to eat my hands!
Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume.
I'm literally about to have a heart attack.
Dorsal stabilizers.
If I have to do one more after this, I am going to lose my mind. Okay.
There's like 5 in this entire sequence. Like it with an increased grind, I really worry. I do not envy the Warframe players of old who had to grind through original Railjack. I do not envy you.
I'm feeling a little better.
Tenno, you are needed in the dry dock.
I know I'm needed in the dry dock!
Railjack. Sigma series.
Sigma.
Sorry, Tenno, you are a Sigma.
To complete the mission, the crew must die.
What?
To preserve the crew is to fail the mission. The crew exists to complete the mission. Therefore, I completed the mission. Why was I given those orders?
Oh, wait, no, I'm sad now. Whoa, look at that guy! Oh, he's fucking floating! Oh my god!
Tenno, that wreckage will not reach.
No!
Yep. So many.
No!
There's a reason I split Railjack off into its own VOD.
Interference.
I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. Oh, not another one! The person who said that these missions are
Yeah, these are the ones I was talking about. The
about to lose it. Oh, not.
Yeah, so when you hit them, well, there's the mimic ones as well, but these guys adapt to your damage type. So if you hit them with toxin, they will have a resistance to toxin of currently 50%.
Another one! The person who said that these missions are fun in chat, did your mother not give you enough love at the time? We're free! We're free! Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here! Let's get out of here! We're out of here! We're leaving! We're leaving! We're leaving! Yo, Twitch! Are we done? Is this the last? Please. Please, sorry.
I don't think it is.
For death by
Okay, so literally playing 8 hours of Warframe, quite literally, before reacting to this, I don't think we even got stalkered. We're getting a lot of syndicates. We're getting a lot of whatever the other thing is. Dude, Stalker refused. I don't believe Stalker's in the game. Like, I literally got his bow last night. Sorry, the night before. Dude, time is weird at this point. I don't understand. Oh, eternalism is real. You can't tell me that New War didn't have some good points. Anyways, that's for a later date. Sorry, what was I saying? I'm dealing with superposition currently. I am simultaneously nothing but everything all at once. But nothing. Oh, wait, my head hurt. Anyways, what is happening today? I don't understand what's going on. Oh yeah, assassin. I don't actually believe Stalker exists in the game anymore. I have no idea. Bro, I just want him to show up and drop me a scythe. Like, please. I'm gonna go, like, I don't know, like fight Alan or something back to back to back and just like bash his skull in, trying to get Stalker.
Okay.
He refuses to. Oh.
Whoa! Hey, you're ruining my cutscene, dude. Just kidding.
A Railjack. Tenno, all records of my mission have been purged from the Weave. Why, I do not know. I had a crew. I must accept sole responsibility for their deaths. Conclusion, I am non-viable. But I am the only Railjack-compatible Cephalon. The sentients have almost rebuilt. Conclusion, I am, under the circumstances, a viable command Cephalon. If you will have me.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
You may now enter your Railjack.
Oh.
I actually really liked the sequence. Looking back on it, I think I look fondly on it. I think that it is... I like how they weaved this in because it is mandatory later. And sure, certain things that were mandatory, we'll get to that in, I believe it's the New War video. Certain things that were mandatory are no longer mandatory. They will actually give you a free copy for the mission specifically. Missions, I should say. So they've really toned down that barrier to entry. Currently in 1999, from what I understand, you do hit a rep wall before you do have to play, what is it? I hear it's actual like Warhammer not Warhammer, excuse me, a Warframe dating sim. Like that, there's an actual rep grind for that. But I'll get there when I physically get there. I'm not quite there yet. I've blitzed a lot in 2 days on stream, I assure you. I think that the way they did this and toned down the grind in general, I think made this more approachable for a lot of players.
All I know is, Lua, will you go?
Sure.
Yes, the Elden
Ordis
Ring.
has been really quiet. Hey, Ordis, are you fine, dude?
Ordis caught you cheating on him with another Cephalon.
Listen. This is an open relationship, baby.
Oh no, it's the polycule.
Oh, Jesus!
Don't worry about that.
There we go.
Something has occurred. The periphery of absence. I felt it tremble. A desire to be filled.
I don't know why when I was reading that. I don't know why I expected Shenpai to respond to that one specifically, but my brain just kind of monkey brained. I'm like, funny sentence.
We're gonna go back to the orbiter, and Ortis is gonna be like, "Oh, look who it is!" What the
Close to resolution.
No! Don't
Yeah?
say it like
The
that.
desire to be filled, you can feel it? Okay, man. Just, get your freak on. Visit
Yeah.
your dog often to fully manage your Railjack. Play Railjack missions to earn... Okay. Sigma!
The negative will be proven. My end shall be at an end.
Aw,
In our beginning.
okay. I don't exactly know what you're saying, but
worry
I
about
get
it.
it.
Ah, yes, the key.
I don't know if I like that.
So I did point out during the Railjack VOD, I don't remember where else it is. These specific routes, I think they're on the back of the operator chair, and there's a couple other places. These specific routes here are other places as well, and I don't know if there's codex entries or like background lore, because like the queens in Redacted have lore hidden in entries elsewhere that greatly expand upon them, which I need to go and read. I need to go delve into that. So I wonder if there's background stuff to this specifically, because this is, I feel, still a very open plot point. The Elden Ring.
What in the ever-f***ing Lord?
Something moves. An infinite zero. Impossible. Perception failure. Recalibrating.
Oh. Unfortunately, we're a bit too late, but I appreciate it. Oh my god! What in the ever-loving Christ have you guys done? Ah!
Yes.
That's...
I love that. No, this just makes sense. Like, giving powers to Warframe players to create a new clan dojo. That is a terrifying thought. They already have the Resident Evil Biolab in there. Like they already had that done. They most likely had half of that already built within the first 10 minutes. Warframe builders, constructors, engineers, they are a different entity altogether. They are quite literally built different.
Oh, it's back! Ah! So you need to research all of this to create more and more. Like, for example, I already have the Bubonico, but we can just start, since we're going on it anyway. What is this? The Oracle. I can't. All right,
I've dealt
that's
with
cool.
none of this.
Wow.
All systems functional.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Railjack missions.
Oh, God.
The Railjack missions are also, to go into this, these are also non-optional, or optional for progression. They are non-mandatory, which I'm very glad that chat clarified when I'm like, do I have to do this solo? I will play Railjack in a group. I have no desire to go super tryhard into Railjack.
Oh, Lord. What do you mean there's more? What?
You are now equipped with an
What the I am so overwhelmed. What the hell?
Yep.
This is crazy. Can you crash?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and you take damage. Okay, good to know, 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 good to know that that is a thing that we are very capable of doing. And I assume, since I get my weapon out here, enemies can and will... Oh.
Yep.
My
Uh-huh.
God.
Welcome to Railjack.
Who are you? Why didn't you... No, I'm leaving. Oh, and now we're at the dojo. Oh.
Because, so if I remember correctly, the non-clan option is it's not the relays. It's you have the floating orbiting stations, right, around planets, and you can dry dock at some of those if you don't have a clan, but your dry dock will be at the clan dojo.
But yeah, I need to end, unfortunately. That was all the time I had today. This game just keeps opening up more and more shit.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean? What do you mean they won't continue? Oh no! I unlocked what the fuck?
I need to figure out the floating text decoration, because that honestly sounds like that, like, it goes super hard. I thoroughly enjoyed this. As I said, I most certainly didn't think that we skipped over Railjack. I most certainly didn't think that, we were going straight into the sacrifice video and the New War video. Definitely didn't do those before this one. Definitely not putting this out an hour before this is supposed to go live. Especially after playing like 8 to 9 hours of Warframe straight. Oh my god. Thank you, Shenpai, for an amazing video. Thank you, everybody, for being just super cool. And I assure you, I'm thoroughly enjoying Warframe. In fact, I'm probably going to go upload this, enjoy more Warframe. And if you're curious in regards to things I've been using, well, maybe you should stick around for the next reaction. Maybe there's a little sneak peek at the end of things I've been using. Catch you in the next one.